Hey everybody, Dalstone here, back to doing a Let's 3D Model episode 26. Fair warning, background noise again in this video. Um, but, I'm so sorry guys that you guys had to go through that painful organizational video that I just posted up at number 25. I know that it was probably really tough to watch, and most of you guys probably watched 10 seconds of that and just exited it. For those who really want to see, like, what the importance is of scene organization, that is like prime example of what not to do in a scene, right? Like I was so focused on the scene and just like model, and instead of after a prop that I built, going back and organizing the scene, I just kept modeling, and yeah, that's just not what you want to do. You want to constantly go back, reorganize things so you don't have to spend. I spent, I think, 40 minutes organizing my scene. That can be avoided if you just, every single time you do something, organize. So, so sorry you guys had to go through that. Thank you for all the support, though. Thank you for the subscribers. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the likes. And thank you for the what else is there? Views, right? So today, or in this episode, because most of these videos I've just kind of gone in and I've been uploading. I've uploaded already like 5 today. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying them. I'm going to get them ready and export it out into Unreal, and that's the first thing I'm going to do in this video. So, and then the next video is me actually importing it all into Unreal. So I'm going to do this step by step. Okay, so I'm going to hide all that. So we got the exteriors out already, right? I'm pretty sure I have all these out. Sorry, tongue twister. I already have exported this out. So I'm just going to hide the exterior. I'm going to show the interior. Okay. So I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to zero these out. 0, 0, 0. And I'm going to put the pivot point at the bottom. 0, 0, 0. So this is going to be the trim inside. Okay. Interior trim A. Freeze the transforms. Freeze the transforms because it's a modular piece. And I'm going to export this out. Okay, so I'll do the exportation like one prop at a time. So this is trim A. So now my Unreal scene is going to be like massive. This is just like me just unloading on this Unreal scene. So Unreal content. It's like props. It's got like props. What's in buildings? Building. OBJ, it needs to be an FBX. I want this to be FBX. Buildings. So we got front, secondary. So this is like me, like when I didn't break this down. Shame on me, shame on me. So how do I want to do this? Props, I feel, is more of like decorating, right? When you're decorating your scene, I think I'm gonna have to put it into props. So let's see here. So let's go, and I gotta make sure that all of my things are set up properly, or Unreal's not gonna like this at all. So smoothing groups is good. Tangents, smooth mesh. Yep. Okay. So let's do this. Cathedral interior trim underscore A. Okay. Next one. I'm gonna move this to 0, 0. There we go. And I'm gonna move this up there. 0, 0, 0. And I'm gonna freeze the transforms, clear history. Export this out. support. There we go. So we got that. Ceiling. Just gonna center pivot this because it's fine. Go to 0, 0, 0, 0 it out. Freeze my transforms and export ceiling. There we go. And this is the wall. Center pivot. Move this around. Freeze the transforms. Export selection. Ceiling. No, wait. No. This is supposed to be wall. It's supposed to be wall. Oof, I almost overwrote. And this is the trim B. So freeze transforms. Center pivot is fine for this one. I almost goofed it. Export selection. I think trim B. There you go. So all my interior pieces are done. I'm gonna save that. Hide. Front. Okay, so this is the one. Let me just do the door here. So the door currently is like that. What I want to do is I want to duplicate this and hide the door. And I'm going to what am I going to do here? I wanted to combine this. That's what I want to do. Door. Okay, and I'm just going to clear the history. Okay, move this into Cathedral. I'm going to call this OG, Original Gangster. Cathedral door. Okay, center pivot. Bring this down. Okay, just gonna sweet. Freeze transforms, cathedral door, export selection, cathedral underscore door. Alright, so cathedral door's done. Trim. Oh shoot, shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna move this down here. Just gonna center pivot this actually. Center pivot, trim, curve, or whatever I want to call it. Export selection. So again, this is like another not so exciting this isn't the most exciting episode either, but it's an episode that's kind of cool. I wasn't kidding when I said I wanted you guys to see like the whole process of this, right? So, was not kidding, guys. Was not kidding. Was dead serious. Zero zero. Freeze transforms. Export selection. Front curve. There we go. So we got curve trim. Export selection. Curve trim. Right trim. Export selection. Curve right trim. Replace it. Just because the reason why I knew it wasn't correct was because of the placement. Like it's not 0, 0, 0. Let's see. 0, 0. And freeze transforms. right curve, export selection, curve. There we go. I'm gonna bring this down just because I need to. 0, 0, 0. Freeze transforms. Export selection. Alright, there we go. So we got these are in there, front window. So this one I'm pretty sure hasn't been exported either. It's just it was put into the 00 because I did that. Alright, so there we go, front window, stairs. Alright, stairs. Ooh, my god, this is gonna be brutal. It's gonna be brutal. Okay, let's just freeze transforms here. Stairs, export. Stairs, front. Front. Let's move this to 0, 0. And let's freeze transforms. Just gonna call this pillar. Sorry, I don't know why I clicked that like 5 times. Oh, that's why I wanted to click it 5 times. Copy it. I wanted to copy it. Export selection. Freeze transformations destroyed. Export selection. Copy and paste. There we go. So now we have that. So now we should have all of the front done, I think. Did I not? Did I get the roof? Definitely didn't get the roof. Because it's still floating like that. So I'm assuming that I didn't get it. Bring it down. Freeze the transforms. So what's going to happen here is when I want to make a change, I'm going to be loading this up. It's a good question actually. Now when I have everything separated and moved. Might be a little bit harder to actually fix things. So it probably would have been a better idea for me to it's questionable, yeah. I mean, I probably could have done this a little bit better, but it's a little bit too late now. So, did I even export this out? Okay, so I think everything should be good now. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, yeah, there we go. So all the front is now done. Hide that. Time for the cathedral tower. Okay, so now the tower. So there's a lot of pieces here, surprisingly. Okay. So we got this trim piece on the tower. So we're going to have to build these pieces all into prefabs in Unreal. That's kind of the thing that we gotta do. Okay, so let's get this going here. I'm gonna freeze transforms and export this out. Export cathedral trim. Freeze transforms. Export selection. Base. I probably should have just went from top to bottom. Center pivot this. Go back to 0, 0. So this is going to be the trim up top. Freeze transforms. There we go. Trim B. That's pretty good. Center pivot this. Center there. Freeze transforms again. You know, it doesn't even matter at this point. Let's see. Freeze transforms. It's in the center. Yep, it's in the center. Tower arch. So many pieces. So many pieces. And I need to UV all of this too, right, by the way. Need to UV all of this. It's gonna be craziness, craziness. Base roof, base roof, base roof. Yeah, that's base roof. Freeze transforms, and why did I just do this? Like, I'm supposed to go like arch, pillar. Base roof, this one. Center pivot. Freeze transforms. So the fun part is like after this when I get to put it into Unreal, so you guys can see it all in Unreal. Like, I'm excited for that. Like, I can't wait for that. That's gonna be really fun to do. Freeze transforms. I've been in Unreal in a while, so it'll be really fun to kind of see how it looks. What's this? How come this never got moved down? Tower pillar, freeze transforms. Tower pillar, export selection. So tower. So we got everything here, I hope. Tower, half wall. It's gonna be so exciting. Alright, so that's the cathedral tower. Getting so close, getting so close. Start at the bottom this time. So this is the wall. Okay, so there's the wall. Freeze transforms. Export. Back wall. Center pivot. It's down. window. Freeze transforms. There you go. Oh my god, we're almost done. Alright, so the back building is done. See, so when you think about it, like when you break down the scene, like it's just a bunch of little pieces, like Lego pieces, right? And it's pretty cool when you start to think about it like that. And as like a student or like someone who's learning, you know, it's like so important to keep that in mind, you know. You build a few pieces and it really creates your scene, it makes your scene, essentially. So, just keep that in mind if you're a student. Like, I don't know why I keep doing this. This keeps screwing me up. Like, I shouldn't be doing this. I keep going back and forth between, like, I'm just grabbing things instead of grabbing things from the outliner. Freeze transforms. Export selection. Center pivot. There you go. Should probably put this up like that. Freeze transforms. Roof. And can you imagine? I gotta UV all these, right? Like that's crazy. That's craziness. That's craziness, man. Gotta go and UV all of these things, and a lot of people don't like UVing, but I've gone some great tricks up my sleeves that now UVing isn't that big of an issue for me anymore. I actually enjoy UVing now, which is like the oddest thing to say. I never thought I'd ever say that, but when you've gone so good at something, like, okay, I shouldn't say I'm so good, but when you've gone efficient at something, when you've gone good at something, it's not as bad anymore, you know? I think you guys understand what I'm saying. So let's see here. Oh my god, almost done. Oh no, what's going on? Okay, so this group is just, so I'm just gonna freeze my groups, because it looks like my groups have... What's gonna be crazy is, once I start learning some Modo, because Modo is gonna be like a completely different beast, right? Like, completely different beast. And, I'm gonna be nervous. I am nervous for Modo, because it's... But I wanna try it out, see if I enjoy it enough to actually purchase it, or just use Blender and Maya. Because everyone's just has such great things to say about Modo, and I want to know why. I want to know why, like, what's so good about Modo, you know? I used to shit all over, you guys, man, like, I remember back then I used to shit all over Blender. Like, I used to just be like, Blender's the worst, blah blah, and I finally started to use it and started getting the hang of it, and it's actually not that bad. So I'm still not as efficient with it compared to like Maya, let's say, but still. This little window here. right? Let's see. So we got right window. Let's go 000. So yeah, like I was saying to you guys before, like I'm gonna be doing a lot of videos this week or today because I can today. After today, tomorrow night I might be able to do some videos. I'm not too sure. But the thing about the videos is that it really helps motivate me to model after work, and you know I've used it as a motivation. Um, you guys have been my motivation, so it's crazy. But like you know, I was modeling and I was getting to the point where I was like just getting so tired. I was making so many excuses to like not model, and I kept saying things like, "Hey, you know what, man? Like I'm modeling all the time at work. You know, what's the point of me modeling more at home, right?" Like I just kept saying that to myself, and then I just did a video, or I looked back to my YouTube channel and I was just like, "Man, dude." Like I'm getting a lot of like random subscribers, right? I was getting a lot of random subscribers. Like people, like I just kept getting emails saying, "Hey, you got a new subscriber. Hey, you got a new subscriber," and I was just like, "What the hell's going on here?" You know? Um, Something's going on. Like my YouTube video like stopped uploading for some reason. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah, it's still uploading. So I don't know what's taking a while right now. Uh-oh. Did I screw this up? Darn. Okay, well, I'll figure that out after this. I think I might have screwed up um, my upload. So I'll check up on it. I'll check up on it in a bit. I think it's because I renamed my video file while I was uploading, so now maybe it's like freaking out. Alright, so this is the last one. Last but not least. Alright. Oh, what am I doing? Freeze transforms. Export selection. There you go. So everything now is exported, and now I can finally go into that's my thumbnail. No, I'm not gonna make that my thumbnail. That's everything now is exported. Next video, you guys are gonna see me put all this into Unreal. I gotta figure out what's going on with my episode 25. It looks like it got screwed up because I changed a few things. So I'm gonna go upload this video, upload 25, record up episode 27, putting everything into Unreal. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Press the like button, subscribe, leave comments, keep it real. See you guys again next time.